I do appreciate all y'all's time. This is the first event that I've been speaking of in this kind of capacity. I'm very honored to be here. I did do my prior prep work and then put together a speech though, so judging by your applause at the end of it, I'll know if it's a good one or I'll blame my speechwriters over here. I'd like to start by thanking you, Mary, for the invitation tonight. It's an honor, and I also really appreciate your kind introduction. I want to thank everyone in this room for the opportunity to speak here today. I've had the most incredible life experiences serving you as a Marine infantry leader and as a Navy SEAL officer. Truly, it has been an honor to defend this country that you and I love so greatly. The support of our armed forces in this room is felt in your words and prayers. As a young Marine and naval officer, I've served in over 70 countries, so trust me when I tell you that we live in the most amazing nation on earth. We have always been the beacon of hope and freedom. To this day, the world still looks to our nation's strength for refuge from evil. As you may imagine, my service overseas, am I cutting out the back?
Yeah. I'm just using my voice. Can you hear me in the back?
Yep.
We'll man up on this. As you may imagine, my service overseas was not in tourist destinations, but I can describe weak and failing leadership that I have seen. I saw the destitution of families in Africa, corruptions and violence in the deserts of the Middle East, rise and failure of socialism in Asia. After serving 10 years in the Marines and 10 years in the Marines and 10 years as a SEAL officer, I see the country that I love so much, the country that my brothers and sisters fight for and have been willing to die for, slide into the same weakness I saw and experienced abroad. My home state in Minnesota, where I was born and raised, experienced its own vibrant crisis, burned to the ground, and watched the cities burn firsthand. Businesses here in the 3rd District were forced to be shuttered and closed permanently. At the cost of energy and food have skyrocketed. These leadership failures have forced our friends and our neighbors into undesirable predicaments in their everyday life. This is all happening while Dean Phillips, Ilhan Omar, and Governor Walz remain silently complicit at best, while actively supporting President Biden's failed policies at worst.
That's right.
I stand here this evening because I am informed by my own experiences of where we are headed if we continue down this path. Plainly, the dismantling of America. The difference between Dean Phillips and I is that I know our strength does not come from the politicians in Washington, D.C. Our strength comes from you.
Yes.
We are a safer and stronger America when we adhere to our core values of free markets, freedom of ideas, parent-driven education, fiscal responsibility, limited government, a strong military, and respect for our laws and those who enforce them. My promise to you is that as your congressman, no one, and I mean no one, will outwork me. I will make every day adhering to the mantra of the Navy SEALs that the only easy day was yesterday. I won't look to Nancy Pelosi for strength. I look to you as we will work together to make the 3rd Congressional District strong again. My values come from my foundation. I was right here in the 3rd. I'm the son of a wonderful parents who adopted me at 6 months old. I grew up playing hockey and going to school in Bloomington, where I was raised in a culture that values commitment, hard work, and community. I learned to respect others and carry with me common sense ideals. After 9/11, I took my Midwestern work ethic and values to serve our country. I will take those same values with me to D.C. to change not only policy, but culture. We cannot continue down this path of socialism where someone in D.C. decides who wins or loses and tells American citizens that they aren't allowed to do something.
That's right.
We will go to D.C. and remind them that the principles my brothers and sisters fought for and died for are written in our Constitution.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had spent most election days abroad fighting in every climate and place. I never thought about being a politician, frankly. But I did. I watched the President and Dean Phillips erode our freedoms, fail to protect our borders, demonstrate complete incompetence in the withdrawal of Afghanistan and eroding our communities by defunding the police. Stripping parents' control of their children's education and therefore their futures, I felt it I need to join you in this fight to better our Congress. I can and I will be Congressman Phillips, who votes 90% with Ilhan Omar and 98% with Nancy Pelosi. Together, we will make America stronger by pushing back on the threats we are having beyond the horizon of our nation's borders, but now they're here at home. This is now my no-fail mission, and I ask for your support to be your next congressman. I will work every day to bring common sense leadership to Washington, D.C. in order to restore our constitutional rights at home, while simultaneously strengthening America's international standing as a beacon of hope and freedom throughout the world. I ask for your support, and thank you once again for letting me speak here today. I look forward to working with you together as we come to build a stronger America. God bless you.